Welcome back. So, things are getting weird. Sakura was acting weird just now. There's this weird noise in the whole screen. So, we have to talk to Leo now. There's something wrong with this place, but more worrying is the fact I can't remember who I am. Oh, yeah, we have amnesia. I forgot about that. As I wander the campus, I see Leo walking down a hallway on the first floor. As a transfer student, I can't see why Leo would want to visit any of the freshmen. Also, there's nothing but a dead end up ahead. I wonder what Leo is really up to. Okay. I suddenly have this weird feeling that someone or something is up ahead in the hallway. Who, for some reason, is examining the wall at the end of the hallway with almost excessive interest. The attention to detail is quite impressive. Even the surrounding area is surprisingly substantial. If that is the case, this world is in some ways more real than the real world it represents. But that's just my opinion. How about you guys? What are your thoughts on this? That moment, it feels like my heart skips a beat. Almost immediately my blood pressure skyrockets along with my body temperature. Badump, badump, badump. My pulse is like an explosion in my ears as my blood races through my veins, and the reason is clear. Now Leo, has turned to face me. I now know for sure he's talking to me as there is nobody else present besides the two of us. Greetings. I believe this is the first time you had an actual conversation. I don't feel any sense of hostility from Leo. In fact, his smile seems genuinely friendly. His smile has the same effect on me as the rising of the morning sun, warm and comforting. Okay, that's a weird way for you to put it, but okay. I'm not judging. In addition to his smile, his presence is inviting and inclusive, and I find myself drawn to him. Although my worries have vanished, I can think of it doing as he says, as that's the only way to. My mind feels like it's in a haze. It's like Leo is controlling my thoughts in some way. So, I guessing what he thought was his natural charisma or something. It's like he has mind controlling or mind manipulation powers. I think the school wasn't half bad. You were here for one day! I never had the opportunity to go to one before now. In that respect, this has been quite an interesting experience. However, the time for fun has come to an end. I did not come here to play at being a student. No matter how enjoyable the detour, eventually one must return to their appointed path. And for me, the time to do so has arrived. With those final words, Leo turns his back to me. Farewell. No, that's not quite right. I don't think farewell would be accurate in this situation. For reasons I cannot explain, I have the sick feeling that we will see each other again. So I guess I should use the more congenital "see you later." Well, it's time for me to move on. I wish you the best of luck. Oh. With those final words, Leo disappears. Yeah, everyone here seems to really like doing those things. It's like he ceases to exist. One moment his hands on the wall, and the next he is gone. The young man in front of me seems to disappear before my very eyes. I want to say reality rejected his existence in it, but it feels like it was the opposite. that he feels to be constrained by it. Imagine any special ability that allowed him to do so, just his strength of will. With his departure, if I feel as if a great weight is lifted from my very being. And rather than a cause for concern, it brings a fundamental question to mind. Who am I? As the question pops in my head, it begins to take on a life and its own, searing in my brain. We have to go through the wall, right? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I investigate the wall that Leo disappeared to. It's just a concrete wall at the end of the hallway. About the only thing on the floor is dust. But I am positive that must be something here, because Leo walking through the wall. Walked. It would be so easy to turn around to back down the hallway and pretend not go back down the hallway. Well, what's going on with me? And pretend nothing happened. But there are still things I need to know. I have no memories. That means I never had anywhere else to go but here, no place to return to. Was it that Leo said? No matter how enjoyable the detour, eventually one must return to the appointed path. That's what he said, didn't he? Then beyond this wall lies the appointed path and the truth. By following, I'll learn the answer to my questions, even if those answers are painful. But ignorance is a bliss. Do I have the fortitude to face the truth and accept it? If I sacked I don't want to know, the graduates will just roll right now? What happens? I want to know. Something's different. Down the floors and the walls, the school has changed the very substance of its being. For some reason, right cracking this way is intensely disturbing. This world around me is more real than a painting, but not even as real as a sandcastle. I feel like it's so brittle I could tap it and the echo would shake this whole world. Where the barren concrete wall once stood, now there's a doorway that I can freely walk through. It's an entrance, no, an emergency exit, like stairs to the outside. Not something of this world. I have no doubts that the word the door leads to its utter alien. Whatever awaits inside, whatever shape it takes, there's a center sort of finality to seeing it. Ultimately, I already committed to this path. I bid farewell to the false world and take my first step along the appointed path. It's a weird thing. Beyond the door seems to be a dismal looking scrapyard. I don't know if scrapyard is the best way to put it. You could call it storage room, but scrapyard. It's a little harsh. On the front of me is the smooth skinned effigy, while trying to figure out exactly what to do with it. Welcome, potential master. I think I think it talks like a robot. A voice comes out of nowhere. Oh, it's mysterious. That effigy with you is your sword and shield for what lies ahead. We'll move in response to your commands. Now then, please proceed. The truth that you seek lies ahead. The motivations of the owner of that voice worry me, but it's obvious I won't learn anything by standing here. Also, there is no longer a path by which I can return. I have no choice but to head into the darkness with only this strange doll as protection. I thought the thing the doll was talking, so I tried to do a sort of robotic voice. I failed, yeah. I made it. Within the deepest depths of the world beyond the door. Place must be the goal I'm supposed to reach, at least that's what I thought. Is stifling the aura of purity that seems to act as a ward against corrupted souls who try to enter. The feeling is familiar. It has the feeling of a chapel where the spirits of the deceased still linger. Yeah, there's someone dead right there. Oh, he's very dead. He's grey. At first I didn't notice, being overwhelmed by the grandeur of the room. But to one side there's a young man in a familiar uniform lying still on the ground. I call out to him, but there is no reply. I shake him in attempts to wake him up when I notice he is stone cold. I go as pale as the corpse before me, and I can no longer think coherently. I can do is stare in bewilderment. Is at this moment. The fallen effigy lying next to the male student comes to its feet with a quater. Before I get a chance to make sense of what's going on, it suddenly twists around and comes right at me. Oh, combat. Oh! Do I press something? Do I, what's the. I don't know that's going on. I, can I do something? I tried to press some buttons but nothing happened. I swear. You seem to be lacking as well. I didn't stand it. I stand a chance against that thing. It seems I wasn't qualified to be here. Me? Qualifications? That's right. I should know everything by now. The truth has to be here. But what? But now? Everything's going dark. I'm not even really scared. The only feeling that remains in me is regret. Even at the very end, I was unable to remember anything about myself. Someone, anyone, if you make it beyond here, please don't forget my name. What's that? Oh, but it's the opening. I don't think I can show the opening. Sorry. How'd I escape it? How'd I escape? Oh, okay. The story has ended. But what about yours? Before you write your own story, choose the vessel of your power. Okay, I don't think I could show the opening. Maybe I could. I don't know. I don't want to risk it. A woman who wields a sword boldly, a stoic warrior clothed in red robes, a magical fox girl. Whoa. Okay. I I know who the servants are. Okay, I know Jesus Nero, Emiya, Tamamo. I know. And I also know that they are sorta like in second difficult option. Like Nero is the easy, Emiya is the medium, Tamamo is the hard. Something like that. I read about it earlier. But I like Tamamo. Caster, Maniac, a half-demon shaman clad in revealing robes, the servant for players who wanted to be challenged by facing true adversity in battle. Oh, they even said, okay, I want the caster. Give me Tamamo. Where is the belfry? In that moment, the gentle days end. It's morning. Again, I always awaken very abruptly. I don't even think I dream. I suddenly find myself walking to school. My headache worsens day by day until it finally buzzes in my head like an alarm. That day, impotent numbness, I wake up twice as fast as normal. I walk to the schoolyard. It's clear and cloudless, 7:30 a.m. But what season it is? When I try to recall what season it is, I start to get dizzy almost past to get so dizzy I almost pass out. I may wind up back in bed if I let go and faint. For some time, I have been embracing a rush of useless information. The normal stuff you see at the school, like the hustle and bustle of my classmates by the entrance. It hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. When I push the thought, my field of vision fizzles. Today, there's a crowd of students meeting in front of the school gate, and more are being directed that way. As to what's going on, there's a boy in black uniform in front of the school gate. He's my friend, as I recall. He's Issei Ryudo, as I recall. I remember this from the first time, when Issei noticed me looking at him. He pushes through the crowd. Good morning. Wondering what are you having, don't you think? Why do you look so surprised? You announced at last week's assembly that this month's student council would strictly enforce school rules. I said this before, but you weren't grey. He runs through his spine, as if this was the first time he ever disclosed the information. I already know this. I know it. I already know what happens. It's happened more than once. I sit bareheaded. I sound dizzy. I feel like I'm being forced to be walked out of my consciousness. First, let me check your student ID. I shouldn't need to remind you, but it should be on you at all times. My login ID is being checked. It's so obvious now. I answered quickly to the question that uses make me go dizzy. Please select your gender. Okay, I am a male, but I prefer the female character. Please enter your name. Okay, where's the N? Ni. Oh. Yeah, there's. Uh, enter last. Oh, I have. Okay. Oh, no. Female. Okay, so Neo. How do I select to go to the last name? No. Go back. Neo. No. I can do it. Oh, okay. I see now. Okay. Please say their nickname. NC. Is this okay? Yes. Great. There's no telling when an emergency might occur, and you will be a help if you have your ID. I feel nauseous, and I know it has nothing to do with what I ate for breakfast this morning. I feel nauseous because of the world around me. I don't know, my yogurt might have gone bad. It's repeating itself over and over, and that's making me sick. Now, for the uniform inspection, color, check. Pants hand, check. I'm not wearing pants. And your socks, check. I'm not wearing pants, I'm wearing a skirt. I want him to get out of my way. I want this repetition to stop. I push him aside and go forward. I'm not nice about it either. Next is the contents of your bag. Notebooks, textbooks, pencil box, not even with a contraband. Your nails are very cut and your haircut is sensible. Indeed, quite remarkable. You are a model Tsukimihara Academy student. He keeps on talking loudly, even though his face is no one. I have a headache. I'm shivering. I know one thing for sure. This is wrong. This is not the school I know. It can't be. I have to go. I have to hurry and wake up, or else it'll be too late. But who am I awakening for? What? It's who and what? I don't. What? Thanks, Mug. My anxiety and headaches are only getting worse. Afternoon arrives while I desperate to try to find a way to escape this bizarre situation. As is now the norm, my vision is overlaid with some kind of natural distortion, uneasiness, futility, emptiness. I want someone to explain to me the true nature behind all of these feelings. There must be a key somewhere, something that will have the answers to all of my questions. Is there a bug? No! Go back. Is there some sort of log? No, go back. Go. No, there's no log. Okay. I think we might need to go back to the first floor. Oh, I was right. The moment I step foot on the first floor, my feelings of unease intensify. There is a student wearing a red uniform, Leo, the new transfer student. The instant I lay eyes on him, I immediately feel intimidated and humiliated. There is also someone trading behind him. He looks like one of my classmates. The more I think, the more I realize that Leo is the only anomaly I come across while on campus. There are other things that seem off as well. It's becoming clearer now. There are people who shouldn't exist, students that mysteriously vanished, the fabric is coming unraveled. Don't turn away now. What is the truth? Don't turn away now. What defies the world you know? Don't turn away now. There's a reason why you're here. Come, do not allow yourself to close your eyes to the truth. Let's go! Let's go, 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 go! Leo and one of the guys from my class are talking the hallway up ahead. The attention to detail is quite impressive. Indeed, surrounding I already read that. Da 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 da. How about you? Oh, thought. You guys, for a moment it feels as if he is including me in his comment. However, Leo begins speaking to my classmate, seeming oblivious to my presence. I don't know. Greetings, I believe that. Leo gives me a smile with no hostility. However, I have the suspicion that there is something malicious behind his smile. Think this school was na 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 na. With those final words, Leo turns his back to me. Well, no, that's not quite right for some reason. He disappeared into the wall again. Leo said as much, even going so far as to look in my direction. For some inexplicable reason, I'm not surprised that Leo knew I was spying on him. I am trying to get things straightened out of my mind when Leo suddenly disappears. The student who is following him also disappears after touching the same spot on the wall. At the same moment he vanished, my vision distorts and the shock threatens to overwhelm me. What's going on here? I don't know, but it's too much text. I'm getting tired of speaking. I wonder if this place is the source of my unease. I mean, the game is based on a visual novel, so it's expected to have too much text. Back in, I place my hand on the wall, expecting to be drowning. I see now that the way to the truth, to why I have these feelings, begins right here. The atmosphere changes. There's a doorway, an entrance where the concrete wall used to be. Not something of this world. There's no doubt this door leads to someplace unfathomable. I bid farewell to the false world and take my first step towards the truth. Where's my dough? entrance to another world. Beyond this door, the previous statement perfectly describes the view before me. Walking behind me is my strange, silent attendant. It is to, it is to be my sword and shield for what lies ahead. A dismembered voice suddenly confirms my thoughts. I thought I have yet to learn anything. I need to do something besides stand here. At the very least, there might be some clues to this bizarre experience up ahead. I have no choice but to head into the darkness with only this strange doll as protection. Can we please stop without the text? I need some water. Water! Much better. Let's go. Go, 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 go. Can I talk with you? No. Go. Is there any button that I can use to run? Oh, you can. Oh, I can turn the camera. That's good to know. Oh. Go, 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 go. Continue. Onwards. Onwards, my trusted doll. I will call you Timothy. Let's go, Timothy. Anytime now. We're almost there. At any time. Oh. No longer a typical school campus, the floors and walls, even the aura is slightly off. It wouldn't surprise me to see a monster pop out from the shadows. It's very much like a dungeon here. Welcome, potential master. With a shocking suddenness, a voice begins speaking. It sounds like it's coming from the empty sky above. If you are looking for answers, you must reach the goal. Now, please step forward. What's that? The illuminated cube in front of you is called an item folder. Inside of it is a farewell present or sorts for those about to face the coming trial. Touch it to open it. Ether shard. Okay, there's a ball now. Before you is an enemy program. It is programmed to attack on sight. Touching will initiate a battle. But you won't actually fight as you are too fragile. The effigy given to you will fight in your stead. If your effigy is ever destroyed in battle, you will no longer be shielded from harm. To put it bluntly, you will die, so be very careful in battle. But there's no need to be afraid. For now, just do what I say and you'll be perfectly safe for the time being. First off, why don't I explain a little bit about battles? First of all, there are 3 basic combats that you can issue in battle: attack, guard, and break. Each turn in battle is composed of 6 actions, and you need to tell your effigy what your strategy is to be. And battles are divided into turns, with 6 elements being issued each turn. Once confirmed, they will be executed all at once. Then before you should be quite easy to defeat, as is only performed break. Break, which is focused solely on power, should be much of a problem against attack. Now use the attack command to destroy the program. Use the direction buttons to choose a command and then press X to confirm your selection. Enter shakes attack command, use the direction button. Fine. So I select attack 6 times. Watcher, it's a strange fake now? Extra. So, how did it go? One thing to know is that in each turn you have to plan a series of 6 moves that will defeat your foe. The goal is still far ahead. If you must bask in the afterglow of your victory, do so while moving forward. Okay. Okay, let's continue. It's grey now. Oh, look, here comes another program. You seem nervous. Perhaps you're anxious about fighting in another battle? So don't be alarmed. The enemy isn't strong enough to harm you. It is programmed to only use attack. Why do I think it's Kirei that's talking? Where attack is a potent action, using guard you allow you to defend and then counter-attack. Guard can used to reduce the damage caused by enemy attack, but I trust you know this. Now that you know how this battle will unfold, use the appropriate command to defeat the enemy program. Okay, so I just guard 6 times now. It's a tracer now. Why sometimes there's an extra attack? Yes, that's exactly right. Oh. Wait. As you may have already noticed, performing 3 successful actions in a row results in a chain. By performing multiple chain attacks, you can perform a devastating follow-up attack on your opponent. Oh, that's what the extra attack is. If you land 3 strikes in a row, you will perform an extra attack, which is special additional attack. By doing multiple chain attacks in the heated battle may be difficult. The results make it worth the effort. Now, please proceed. Oh, if I press this button, the camera. Okay. It's yellow. So I assume you will be the final type of attack. You should be used to the fundamentals of battle at this point, but I'll walk you through this one last time. This program will only use guard, and do nothing in battle but defend against harm. But no matter how stout one's defense may be, you prefer not against the break command. You can shatter the enemy's guard command by using break. Remember, always use the appropriate command for any given situation. Okay, more of the same. Just break 6 times now. 1, 2, Enforcer, 3. Yeah, 3 actions and extra. Okay. You have been through 3 battles and have used the attack, guard and break commands. Someone's intuitive and observant as you must have already noticed this. Each of the 3 attacks balances the other out, creating a situation where no attack is dominant. Rock, paper, scissors. Where just coverage the absolute basics of battle and the minimum info you need to know. Once you master the basics, all that's left is to test yourself in battle and gain valuable experience. Now, please proceed. So I guess next will be an accumulation of it all. All the enemy programs you face so far only use one move, which won't happen in a real fight. Like you, your enemies will choose their actions based on the situation and general observation. The actions will be very difficult for you to predict at first. As you face the same enemy multiple times, you will be able to read their tendencies and patterns accurately. When you first enter a battle, your opponent's moves will be mostly hidden for you. Being able to guess your opponent's moves with only a limited amount of info is the key to victory. Although, considering your lack of fighting experience, I may be expecting far too much from you. But anyway, please try your best. Well, thanks, guy. It's like 5 on soul. Okay, break guard. Uh, break guard. Guard. 1, 2, 3, and then extra. Now, even. Did you select the same thing? Break it. Break guard. Is this? Is this repeating? I guess I would know, but okay. Good job. Alright then, please proceed to the final room. Where? Oh, there. Oh, there I made it. At the end of a very long road, after going through a door that suddenly appeared in the wall. The opposite oppressive air of this place where the spirits of the dead still linger. Here's my goal. That's what I thought. But then it appears as if someone had collapsed. When I look into his face, it's the student who was falling loud just now. I shout out to him, but get no reply. I shake him in an attempt to wake him up when I notice he is stone cold. I go as pale as the corpse before me, and I can no longer think directly or inventory. All I can do is stare in bewilderment. It is at that moment. The fallen effigy lying next to the male student comes to its feet with a clatter. After having to fight several enemies programs to get here, it's obvious that this thing is an enemy as well. Without a warning, the center twists around and comes right at me. Okay, can I fight you this time? Can I actually select the things? Okay, so let's just do this. Okay. Okay, attack. Okay, no. No. So I guess it was attack, guard, break, attack, guard, break. I don't remember that. No. Oh fuck! No! You seem to be lacking as well. I can hear the sound of a distant voice. The time has come. With your inevitable loss, I will consider this round of preliminaries to be over. Farewell. I pray you find peace in your annihilation. That's the voice's final words to me. I don't have the power to protest. All I can do is stare at the floor. I think I'm going to die here. Suddenly, at the edge of my now hazy vision, a number of brown-colored bumps seem to rise from the ground. Actually, it might be that I just noticed them now. They may have been there from the beginning for all I know. Those bumps are the bodies of an untold number of fallen Tsukimihara Academy students. Whoa! The guy before me wasn't the only one who fell. All of the others made it here and died, unable to do anything. In a very short while, I suppose I'll become one of them. Maybe I should just close my eyes now. I did all that I could, so maybe it'd be better for it to end now. Okay, I think this part is getting a little big. The recording is already 45 minutes, so I'll just end it for now and we'll continue in the next part. Please, if you liked this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want. It helps a lot. And until next time.